Good morning. Today we are going to talk about simple present. We use simple present or present simple to talk about habits, routines, actions, and repeated actions and general truths and facts. And we use it with adverbs of frequency, like always, usually, sometimes, never, rarely, every day. When we have these adverbs, we use present continuous. Affirmative. I eat, we eat, you eat, they eat. But he and she and it are different. We say he eats, she eats, it eats. We add the s to the verb. Examples. They eat couscous every Friday. Every Friday is a habit. They eat couscous every Friday. Picture number 2. She eats pizza every day. She eats pizza every day. Eats, we have eats s because we have she. Picture 3. It eats bananas every day. It's a habit. It eats. It is used for animals. It eats. He and she and it are exceptions with some verbs like study, copy, cry, marry. As you see, we have study, D, P, R, and Y. These are consonants. When we have consonant, we change it into I, E, S. D and Y, it becomes I, E, S. He, she studies, copies, cries, marries, but not play, stay, pray, because we have a vowel, we add just s. With verbs that end in x and s and sh and watch, we add es. He, she fixes, he, she kisses, he, she washes, he, she watches. With verbs that end in -ow or with -ow, we use or we add es, and we say he goes, she goes, he does, she does. Examples. I study in Charles de Foucault. My brother studies, or he studies in Charles de Foucault. We change Y into IES. They always watch TV, but he sometimes watches TV. We add ES to the main verb. He sometimes watches TV. Negative. I do not play. We add, when we want to use the negative, we add the auxiliary do not with I, we, you, they. They do not, it's the long form. Short form is don't. I don't play, we don't play, you don't play, they don't play. He and she and it, we don't say he don't, we say he does not. Short form, doesn't. I'm sorry, doesn't. And we say he doesn't play, she doesn't play, it doesn't play. And when we have doesn't, we don't use the s. We don't say he doesn't plays, she doesn't plays, it doesn't plays. He doesn't play, she doesn't play, it doesn't play. I play football. This is affirmative. Negative. I don't play tennis. I don't play tennis. She plays golf. Affirmative. She doesn't play basketball. We don't have the S because we have doesn't. Affirmative, we have the S. The negative, we don't have the S. She plays, she doesn't play. They watch movies in the cinema. They don't watch movies on TV. He watches movies on TV. He doesn't watch. Not he doesn't watches. He watches. He doesn't watch. We don't have the es because we have doesn't. He watches movies on TV. He doesn't watch movies in the cinema. Let's review. So affirmative. I, we, you, they listen to music. Negative. I, we, they don't listen to music. Affirmative. He, she, it plays. Negative. He, she, it doesn't play. We don't use the s. He, she doesn't play. Consonant. Consonant plus Y. We use IAS just with he and she and it. And we say he, she, it studies. He and she and it cries. He and she and it flies. So study becomes studies, cry becomes cries, and fly becomes flies with he and she and it. Question. Question, we use the auxiliary do. And we say, do I play? Do you play? Do we play? Do you play? Do they play? He and she and it, we use does, not do. And we say, does he play? No S. Does she play? No S. Does it play? No S. Example. Do they play, do they watch movies on TV? Yes, they do. Short answer. We don't say yes, they watch movies on TV. It's correct, but it's better to use just the short form. Do they always watch movies on TV? Yes, they do. Do they watch movies in the cinema? No, they don't. No, they don't is better than no, they don't watch movies in the cinema. They don't watch movies in the cinema is too long. So we say no, they don't. So here it's better to use short answers. Does she play golf? Yes, she does. Is better than yes, she plays golf. Yes, she plays golf. It's too long. Does she play golf? Yes, she does. And here we don't have the S because we have does. Does she play tennis? No, she doesn't. No, she doesn't is better than no, she doesn't play tennis. No, she doesn't. Does she play golf? Yes, she does. Does she play tennis? No, she doesn't.